People, what up, though? It's your boy OG Kenny. Now, look, right? I was just talking to one of the homies, and he gave me the suggestion to do this video because he was curious as to the follow-up behind my surgery. Now, if y'all have noticed, at the very end of, or in the middle of the very end, well, close to the very end of the video that I did on I Gotta Die Healthy, if that makes sense, you will see that I held up a piece of paper where they was talking about what they said I needed inguinal hernia repair surgery, right? It's basically where they go in with these. They make three incisions in your stomach. They go down into your groin, right? In three different areas with like a machine, and they kind of force the tissue that's protruding through the opening back into your body, right? I guess I don't know if they stitch it or they just use mesh to repair. Either way, like if a lot of y'all noticed over the years, they've had the videos about hernia mesh repair and the problems with the lawsuits that occurred after the fact. Now, I didn't have any particular problems with the actual repair site where they did the hernia repair, right? However, maybe a week, not even a week, about 5 days after I was released from the surgery, which was in outpatient, so I was in and out in a few hours. Excuse me. They sedated me, and I was asleep when it happened. Only thing I remember is them waking me up and saying, "Mr. Bailey, you're good. You know, we're gonna call your. Everything's done. We're gonna call your ride now, right?" Excuse me. So, and then they did tell me that they was gonna place a catheter in my penis. Maybe too much information, but some of y'all, before you do, y'all need to hear this. They sedated me, put a catheter in my penis because they had that IV running through me, which had me urinating frequently. I'm talking about I kept having to get up and cover my butt with the hospital gown and slide over to the restroom where it was barely, I couldn't hardly walk, so I was kind of limping to the bathroom, really, you know. And they explained the process. Cool. 5 days later, I get out of surgery. I'm about to go take a shower, but the pain had moved from like where my hernia was at down to my groin area, and I'm wondering, like, damn, is it that the pain is moving, or is the pain pills wearing off and the whole area is hurt, period? And that was a part of the surgical repair. So I started Googling stuff, right? I Googled what is the problem when your testicles are sore and swollen, right? After hernia repair surgery, inguinal hernia repair surgery to be specific. Boom. What pops up is testicular torsion. I'm like, what the hell is testicular torsion, right? Testicular torsion is when one of the testicles spins around inside of the scrotum. So basically, let me see this right. Basically, this is what the cord that runs from your testicles does inside. So your testicle is down here, and all of this right here is wound up, basically like that. So after 6 hours, they say that your chances for saving your testicle is reduced, something like 10 or so percent, I think it was. Don't quote me. You can look it up though. You can Google it. After 12 hours, it goes down more, the likelihood of saving your testicle. After a full day, 24 hours, it's more than likely that your testicle has deteriorated to the point of death inside of your scrotum, and they have to remove it, usually through emergency surgery. Bam, right? Let me cut this truck off. So through emergency surgery. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm pretty sure that's what I got going on, because even them describing it as one testicle larger than the other one is sore. It may be even hanging a little bit or whatever. And I feel it, and it feels tight at the top of it, almost like how they described it, wound up in a coil or spiral type of situation. Peep game, right? This was like probably midnight to 1 in the morning when I'm looking this stuff up, because I took a shower late because I couldn't sleep, and I got tired of taking them pain pills. They had me too drowsy, and I didn't like that mess, right? I don't like no shit having control over my body. It's kind of why I gave up the smoking and stuff, the marijuana. But anyway, I go to tell the OG. I tell my mother, because my truck needed a damn fuel pump, so I couldn't drive. Man, I need to use your whip. I need to shoot myself to emergency. So I'm gonna grab the whip, whoop, and because we got a big share, we got a house where everybody is in the house still, you know, and I let outside real estate investments pay all of our lifestyle things over here. So everybody's still pretty much in the house. So I said, I need to use your whip. I slide out and I go to a hospital outside the city called Providence at about 2 something, 3 in the morning. But right before that, moms get to crying because she like, damn, that's fucked up. You just came from the surgery. They done messed you up, blah, blah, blah. Boom. I'm crying. You feel me? I'm like, I'm about to lose a testicle. They got to have emergency surgery. I just got out of one surgery. I'm already in pain. Now I got to be recovering from 2 damn surgeries. So I get out there. They give me ultrasound on my testicles the same way they would anything that they want to find out actually where the problem is at. But like what you're familiar with it mainly with pregnancies, where they put that warm KY type liquid hand sanitizer type vibe on your scrotum or your stomach, right? But in this case, my scrotum, and they looking around for it, and they not really saying nothing. He's like, okay, we're gonna shoot this information to the doctor and blah blah blah, and then they feel like, oh yeah, we can tell it's prominent. I'm talking about one of them was feel like my right testicle this big, and the other one was like right there. Tremendous difference, right? So check this out. I end up they put me on a Norco, so I'm kind of in and out. Kept falling asleep and shit, watching something on damn TV they had in there. So this carries over to about maybe 4 or 5 in the morning. The doctor come back around, wake me up, Mr. Bailey. We don't have to take your testicle, man. Y'all don't understand the relief. You hear me? I started to cry again. Goddamn it, you hear what I'm saying? Because it was like you might not be able to have kids, all this type of you could, but it's like a bunch of stuff that was going to be minimized in my lifestyle, and I just couldn't really fathom that at the time. That was messed up. You know, I ain't no old ass dude, but I ain't no young dude either. But still, I want as much health and life as I can until it's over with. Now, when I started researching that, they say in 69 to 70% of the cases that infection from catheter placement after surgery is not normal. Which sounds like what? Medical malpractice. So I'm definitely following up on that, because I promise you, and that was probably about some weeks to a month ago, man. I'm still having slight pain in my right testicle. Y'all make some jokes if y'all want to in the comment section. I'm lighthearted, so I ain't, because my homeboys already been cooking me, flying, tell me, oh, one nut Willie and all this stuff. So I ain't tripping, but it's serious. It's serious, and I'm telling you this because I got that hernia going in the gym, going too hard. I was getting over a breakup, really, and I was just doing a lot just to keep myself focused on me and building myself back up and get back in shape, and so I'm used to hack squatting, shit, 700-800 pounds, deadlifting 455, repping, bench press 365, shoulder press 315. So you gotta think, I was used to doing all this stuff. So when I got back in the gym, I didn't build myself back up to it really. I just got warm up and go right to that shit. In this case, I should have been more careful, because when I got that hernia, I waited for a little while to actually go get the ultrasound, or the x-rays rather, to see what was the problem. And then, I mean, I was still at a normal state, so it wasn't like I was too far gone or nothing. The point is, that catheter placement, man. I don't know if it's anything they can do around that, whether they got to put something and wrap it around the piece, or the penis, or wrap it up in something, or give you a pamper. I would have rather the pamper, and I had to change my own pamper when I got up, as opposed to shooting some shit down my penis, my urethra or whatever, and causing me to have an infection, and I'm still going through the residual pain of that mess, man. It's uncomfortable, because even when if I try to do a little slight jog up the steps, you feel it. I can't, it ain't jumping jacks and all that stuff is out of the picture. And plus they told me to give myself a little more time before I do anything extreme. So I've been real careful, even with yard work and everything. I don't lift nothing more than a few pounds. And I know I can, but I just been trying to be careful, because I don't got time to go through that again, man. I'm telling y'all that from the bottom of my heart, man, because I want y'all dudes to be careful when y'all lifting stuff. Don't overdo it, for one. Lift properly. Lift with your legs if you're bending down. For two, when you're in the gym, consult a physician before you start getting back into that stuff, man. Consult a physician. Go through the right programs, and don't overdo something your body can't do, and warm up first and stretch in between. And then if you have to have a surgery or a procedure, make sure you're well researched in what they're doing, and have options for treatment and different stuff, because I'm still going through that, man. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. OG Kenny, O_G_Kenny, retired from the streets TV. I love y'all. And I'm out, man. I'll see y'all next time. Have a nice weekend.